The Senate Judiciary Committee will vote tomorrow on the nomination of Senator Jeff Sessions to be the next U.S. Attorney General. Of course, the vote by committee to send Sessions' nomination to the full Senate was postponed last week after protest by the NAACP and others, as well as the massive anti-Trump, anti-Republican Women's March. Now, in just a few hours, civil rights and religious faith leaders will hold a rally on the steps of the U.S. Supreme Court to say they want to prevent Jeff Sessions from becoming the next Attorney General of the United States. Now, as the rally takes place in D.C., NAACP President Cornell Brooks and 5 other members of the organization will appear before a judge in Mobile, Alabama, to answer misdemeanor charges stemming from their arrest earlier this month, protesting Sessions' nomination as Attorney General at the senator's Mobile office. After their court appearance, Brooks and others will lead an anti-Sessions rally in Mobile. Joining me from D.C., Wade Henderson, President and CEO of the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights. Kristen Clark with the Lawyers Committee is still with us as well as Lauren Victoria Burke. And joining us as well is Attorney Monique Presley, who's also with the National Bar Association, and they let their feelings be known as well about Sessions. Wade, I will start with you. Will Democrats have the nerve to vote against one of their own? We have seen some tough questioning, but frankly, we haven't seen a lot of momentum of Democrats in the Senate raising a ruckus over Sessions' nomination. Pretty much all of Trump's nominees seem to be sailing through.
Well, let me say, Roland, you're absolutely right about the need to have Democrats raise their voices. But this is one instance where collegiality will not be trumped by the substance of the nominee himself. Religious leaders and civil rights leaders will be on the Supreme Court steps this morning calling on Senator Chuck Grassley, the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, to postpone tomorrow's vote and to, in fact, impanel another hearing examining Senator Sessions' role in the creation of the executive orders that President Trump signed on Friday. You know, the one issue that links the executive order banning refugees, the executive order talking about a rewrite of the Security Council, a National Security Council, and the proposed threat to go after so-called issues of voting fraud. The one link that ties all of them together is the role that Senator Sessions has played in the past. He has been a very staunch critic of the refugee program. He has attacked immigrants as representing a threat to our national security. Neither of those, in fact, in the way that he has framed them, have been true. And this effort to sabotage the democracy of our country by claiming a massive voter fraud in the last election is clearly and patently absurd. And so what we are seeing here is an effort to subvert American democracy as we know it, but the common link that makes all of that possible is the role that Senator Sessions has played. So we are asking the Senate Judiciary Committee to postpone tomorrow's vote, and we'll have to see what happens.